Hey everyone, I thought I'd do my April TBR. First of all, I'm just going to put this out there. If you see me ever do a haul for the rest of this year, I do not need any more books. I don't care if they're free. My biggest problem is like book mooch. If I see that a book that I've been wanting is available, then I mean it's free because I've got tons of credits. So yeah, that's my biggest problem is they're free, and you know if it comes available and it's free, then why not? But I really don't need any more books. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I got this on Bookmooch. I have not read this since high school. I don't know how much I paid attention when I actually did read it in high school, and I like the cover. I think a lot of this is notes and introduction and critical excerpts and stuff. So this whole book is not actually the Scarlet Letter. A Widow for 1 Year by John Irving. I've never read anything by John Irving. I've heard a lot of people exclaim about his books, so I decided I wanted to give him a try. Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I never have read this. Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. Again, this is like the classic that a lot of people love. I know absolutely nothing about it. This is an old copy. It's actually taped in some places on the binding. Oh, it looks like pretty small print. And it's almost 500 pages with fairly small print. But anyway, I've heard good things about that. The Remains of the Day by Ishiguro. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. That's everything I got from, oh no, and I got Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne, also from Bookmooch. I will talk about books that I got. Does anyone remember Reader Services? It's like the original book subscription service, and you could pick romance like Harlequin or suspense. And I, for some reason, have like a real weak spot for that. So I will probably be canceling that. But I did get a few books from them. And a couple of them, or I think one of them I passed on to someone else, because I had requested suspense, but that one was like just romance and I wasn't really interested. But I got No Darker Place by Deborah Webb. It's a Shades of Death novel. The only problem with Reader Service is that sometimes you will subscribe in the middle of a series. Like this one I think is actually the second. The first one is called A Deeper Grave. Sometimes it doesn't really matter though if you just pick it up in the middle of the series. But usually these are like romantic suspense, and that's fine. I like those, and they're quick to read. Now this one, I will admit, that cover really just does nothing for me and does not make me want to read it. But Renegade's Pride by B.J. Daniels, I was actually going to pass this one on, but Karen from RogersReads did a review on this, and she said she was surprised, and it was actually pretty good. So I thought I'd hold on to it, and that'll be a quick read sometime. What It Takes, a Kowalski novel by Shannon Stacy. Unless I find someone else to pass it on to, I'll probably hold on to that. Starting Over on Blackberry Lane, Life in Icicle Falls by Sheila Roberts. This reminds me of a Debbie McCumber or Susan Wiggs or Cheryl Woods, and I like their books. These are just kind of contemporary romances also, but they're usually like little, like about the town, and you get to know about the neighbors and all the people that live in the town throughout the series. So I like those kinds. Next are books that I picked up at my library on their bookshelf, their sale bookshelf. All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. Eye Contact by Cami McGovern. And this is about children that disappear, and one of them shows back up, and the other one was murdered, and so this 9-year-old boy is the only witness, and he's autistic, so they're trying to find out what happened. Now this one, Dirty Little Secrets by Philip Suletsky. He is a local author, very local. He lives like 2 towns away from me. I read the first. This is a detective or mystery series. The detective is a firefighter. So I read the first one on Kindle. This one is actually number 3, so I'll probably get the second one for my Kindle. And I picked it up because I did like the first one, and I was planning on reading them anyway, but this one is signed because he was at an event at my library last year or the year before. Okay, and the last one that I picked up at the library is To Be Sung Underwater by Tom McNeil. I know nothing about this. I kept seeing it on the shelf, and it just kept calling to me. I just love the cover, and it just looks like the kind of book that I will enjoy. Know absolutely nothing about it. Now this was an Amazon book. I read this. I borrowed it from the library soon after it came out. I wanted a copy. I had it on my Amazon wish list, and I noticed that a seller had it for $3. So even with shipping, and this, if you have been following this, if you've been trying to find it for a reasonable price, I mean, even the paperbacks, I've been seeing them for like $20. So I went ahead and ordered it. Even with the shipping, it was like $7.50 or something like that. Now I did not realize that it's a large print. Very large print. But I wanted a copy, and my eyes are getting worse and worse every year, so why not? For $3 for a book that's been hard to find for a reasonable price, I don't mind. And finally, I picked this up at Walmart because it was like $7.50, and I want to read it because everyone's been talking about it lately. I don't know if I'll ever end up watching the series or not because I do not have cable, or I do not have Stars. I don't even know if that's a cable channel or one of these streaming websites, but anyway, American Gods by Neil Gaiman. I've only read one Neil Gaiman book, and that was Fortunately the Milk, which is a very short children's story sort of thing I read to my 9-year-old. I want to read more Neil Gaiman. Yeah, so I picked this up. And that is everything. I will be posting my May TBR/tentative reading plans as soon as that box from Booksparks comes in. And I will explain more about that in my next video, or when it comes in. I don't know if it'll end up being my next one or not. But, and I also have not forgotten Riley and Michaela. I have not forgotten you tagged me in Anything But Books tag. I recorded it. I edited it last week. I edited the whole thing, watched the whole thing. It was pretty good, and then the whole thing corrupted. And I spent several hours on that because my original recording was like 45 minutes. I don't know how I managed that. Well, it was because I played several songs all the way through and like lip synced really over dramatically. But anyway, so yeah, so I was not going to go through that again, and I decided there were too many things that I wanted to say better and more concisely anyway. So and my kids have been on vacation all this past week, so I am going to re-record that tomorrow and hopefully get it edited and uploaded for Tuesday. But I just want to let you guys know I did not forget. I am definitely doing it, hopefully in the next few days. I also wanted to say that I have around 430 followers on my Instagram, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I get to 500. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm RogersReads over there as well. So please find me on Instagram, follow me, and then you can have a chance at winning something when I have my giveaway. Watching, hope you enjoyed. If you've read any of these books, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon.